Shocking but true, the owner of the Los Angeles Chargers lost his mind. Literally lost it. So here's the backstory. Dean Spanos is the 69-year-old owner of the now Los Angeles Chargers. The Los Angeles Chargers just moved to LA from San Diego. They play in a 27,000-seat arena, which frankly is never full of Chargers fans. The only fans who were there last week were Packer fans watching the Packers get dismantled. In a fit of despondency, it was silent. It was a home game. You had Phillip Rivers, the quarterback for the home team, going like this, raising his arms, telling the crowd to get louder, as opposed to telling them to be quieter on offense. It was totally crazy. So, rumors come out today that London is looking for a team and the Chargers may be just that team. Well, guess what, folks? That's not going to happen because there's a brand new stadium opening in Los Angeles that will be the home of the Los Angeles Chargers. So how is it they could be in London? Well, we've talked about on Nothing Personal that London's going to get more games, maybe a week 17 where every single week there'll be a game in London. It certainly feels that way now. But could one team move there full time? I think not. Could the Chargers move there full time? Let's hear what the owner had to say. Now, when you hear bleep on the podcast, that's an actual bleep because I was told I'm not allowed to say mother bleep or bullshit, so I can't do any of that. This is an actual quote from the owner. The report is a lot of crap. We're not going to London. We're not going anywhere. We plan to be in LA for a long effing time. That was a bullshite, that story. It's total effing bullshite, okay? This is the owner of the team. We're not going to London. We're not going anywhere. We're playing in LA. This is our home. Sounded like a Billy Joel song. You're my home. I can only sing 10 seconds of it because of rights, and I have no voice. So the Chargers, trying to be funny from a social media standpoint, they get on their own Twitter account. They see their owner. They're mortified. If my owner ever said that in public, I can't describe to you how freaked out I would be because the last thing you want is like your public-facing, forward-facing owner of the team. You want him to have some gravitas, right? What made Bud Selig famous when he shrugged his shoulders at the All-Star game, looking totally befuddled, right? You don't want to see that. You want someone in control, sitting upright, collar correct. You want someone who looks just perfect. Yeah, no. So anyway, so what do? The Chargers, they double down on their owner. What choice did they have? They play a clip on their Twitter of Leonardo DiCaprio in The Wolf of Wall Street. The famous scene where he chooses to forego a deal with the government. He was going to plead guilty and give up his firm. Instead, he says, I'm not going anywhere. He takes the microphone and he goes crazy. If you haven't seen the movie, you should see it. Margot Robbie's in the movie. Don't see it with commercials. That's the only thing I'll say about that. Chargers doubling down in social media. I don't approve of that. Not smart, right? Why do we want the Chargers to be associated with a convicted felon for securities fraud? Why do we want the owner of the Chargers to go around swearing? How about this as a statement? I wrote a new statement for Dean Spanos. While we appreciate our friends in London and their desire to have a National Football League team, we could not be happier to be a proud member of the Los Angeles community. We are very excited to move into this brand new building where we are confident we will build a team that generations of Los Angelinos will be proud of. Love, Dean. That may be better. Of course, he doesn't mean that either.